wishing a very, very happy Guru Purnima to first my teacher, of course, Sangeeta Shah, my mom, my mentor, my teacher through our full journey, and also to each one of you for teaching us all that you do. And then introducing one of my biggest teachers that is there today. I'll just get my teacher here 1 second. So each of you can also say hi to my teacher. You see him here, right here, always smiling, always showing us the way, no matter what happens. He has a smile on his face, and literally all he needs from us is to just come on 2 minutes and just say as much as hello to him. Are you excited? His nanny is also seeing him today for the first time still. Yeah, and he has been on this journey with each one of us since he's been in my stomach, and now to say hello, to say hi, Tanush. Hi. So he is one of my biggest teachers for sure, in teaching us all that there is, whether it is how to be happy, whether it is how to stay connected to who we are. Just now we just saw him at on my bed, and I was getting ready. He wanted to get down. He put his full mind to how to get down from a bed. He's only 10 months. So to how to get down, how to use his inner sense, his inner knowledge, and to see and maneuver his way around getting down. Yesterday, we got a lot of messages from everyone, and we're so grateful for them wishing us Guru Purnima. And today we have the chance to wish each of you happy Guru Purnima and talk about the inner guide that is there within us, the true Guru that is there, and whether we are connected to them or not. I'll hand over the space to Mom for a bit, and then we'll continue also from there.
Namaste to all. आप सबको गुरु पूर्णिमा की जो कल गया and there was that full moon, सबको उसकी बहुत ही शुभकामनाएं, and we really wish कि आप अपने अंदर के गुरु को जागृत करें और उस गुरु की लाइट से, उनके प्रकाश से अपने जिंदगी में आप आगे बढ़ सके. So wishing you all. और आज हम बहुत important topic भी शुरू करने वाले हैं, law of attraction. लेकिन उसके पहले जो last week का हमारा topic अधूरा रह गया था, that Richa will first complete, and then we will start with law of attraction. Richa, the platform is all yours.
Okay, so Mom said something very important. हमारे अंदर एक गुरु है. आप में से सबने कल किसी ना किसी को मैसेज किया होगा saying happy Guru Purnima, showing your gratitude कि thank you for showing me the way, guiding me the way. गुरु पूर्णिमा का फेस्टिवल भी इसीलिए आया था कि हम अपने गुरु को थैंक यू बोल सके. We can thank them for all that they have guided us in our life. हर एक पर्सन को एक गाइड की जरूरत रहती है लाइफ में. आज पहला सवाल जो मैं आप सबको पूछना चाहती हूँ, थर्सडे थॉट क्लिनिक है. सो लेट्स बिगिन विद अ थॉट फॉर द डे व्हिच इज गोइंग टू head start us into the rest of the week. Have each of us connected to the Guru within us at any given point in time? आपके अंदर का जो गुरु है, आपके अंदर का जो रोड मैप आपको गाइड कर रहा है, ये गुरु, आपने कभी उससे कनेक्ट किया है? आपने लास्ट उससे कब कनेक्ट किया था और वो गाइडेंस आपने कब ली थी एंड यू हैव यूज्ड इट इन योर लाइफ? Each of us have intuition, which is such a strong skill, which is there for us right from the time that we begin and guiding us all the way through our journey, showing us what is right and wrong. So many times in life's journey, you will move ahead and you will see that when you are at a certain given point, when you are questioning some choices, जब आप सोच रहे हो कि मैं यहाँ पर कैसे आई, अच्छा सिचुएशन है, बुरा सिचुएशन है, तब आपको ये ध्यान में आता है कि क्या मेरे इंट्यूशन ने मुझे गाइड किया था टुवर्ड्स दिस पॉइंट दैट आई एम एट जस्ट नाउ, टुवर्ड्स व्हाट इट इज दैट आई एम डूइंग करंटली इन माय लाइफ. डिड आई हैव दैट गाइडेंस? व्हेन वी आर इन अ गिवन सिचुएशन, मेनी टाइम्स वी फील कि I am in a certain situation, and many times We only think of a situation, we only begin to introspect. हम जो अपने अंदर झांकना चालू करते हैं, ज्यादातर टाइम ये वही तब भी होता है जब हम कोई सिचुएशन में स्टक रहते हैं, where we are feeling, how do I get out of this, how did I reach in this situation, how do I feel so helpless in this space that I am in, whether it is work, whether it is a relationship, whether it is health. When something really comes to the surface, comes to the rise, and that is the time that we think, how did my health get so bad, ये relationship ये stage पे कैसे पहुंच गया, how do I ever move out of this job because I feel so stuck here. At that point, वो टाइम पे हम सोचने लगते हैं कि ऐसा क्या हो गया मेरी लाइफ में, ऐसे मैंने कैसे अलाउ कर दिया that I feel this state that I am currently in. And when we are in that state, जब हम वो स्थिति में होते हैं, तो most of the times हमें क्या ख्याल आता है, जो हमने last week भी बोला था, कि हम बोलते हैं हमारा internal state. Our internal state is the most important. We speak about how we should be happy, we should be full of light, we should spread that light, and how our internal state affects the external. But all our statements reflect how we believe that the external affects the internal. जब हमें कोई भी स्थिति में हेल्पलेसनेस फील होती है, the first thing that comes to mind is, I feel this way because of this person, this situation. Last week we spoke about the energy of a space that we are in. Whether it is a house, whether it is a place of worship, whether it is an office, how the energy of the place affects us, affects our being. Of course, many questions flowed to, what about the people around us? What about how they affect us? Now, whether we like it or not, our human systems are made such that we are all energy, we are all vibration. And when we are around the people that are familiar to us, when we are in an environment which is familiar to us, whether that is our house, whether that is our office, our auras begin to open up. Our auras begin to open up, and we start merging in auras to those around us. We start sensing those around us. We understand the energy of those around us. You will see many a times that even before you have realized what you're feeling, your body has already sensed the energy of a certain person, a certain space. आप देखोगे, अगर आप, for instance, you're all having a good, happy time, and suddenly your partner walks into the house and they're very tense about the day they have had, about a business deal they are unable to crack in that moment. Suddenly the whole house environment will become a little silent, will become a little tense, because we sense the energy of those around us. We take that energy in. So many times, and हम लोगों ने बच्चों के साथ किया था कि हम लोगों ने उनको पूछा था कि आपको अगर कोई सडन थॉट फील होता है, आपको सडनली एंगर फील होता है, आपको सडनली सैडनेस फील होती है, क्योंकि बच्चे तो बहुत ही जल्दी दूसरों की एनर्जी पकड़ सकते हैं, वो इतने प्योर है, तो आप ये सोचो कि ये मेरा थॉट है या ये किसी और का थॉट है, ये मेरा इमोशन है या ये किसी और का इमोशन है. अभी ये सोचना एक बात है. सोचने के बाद जो अगला स्टेप आता है वो ये है कि दूसरों का जो इमोशन है, स्पेशली जो हमारे सबसे करीब है, जिनके साथ मेरी थोड़ी अनबन हो चुकी है, शायद मैं वो चीज फिक्स करना चाहती हूँ लेकिन वो फिक्स क्यों नहीं हो रही है. ज्यादातर लोगों की ये कंप्लेंट रहती है कि मैं तो ठीक हूँ, मैं तो अपने तरफ से सारा एफर्ट दे रही हूँ, लेकिन उनकी जो नेगेटिविटी है वो मुझ पे हावी हो जाती है. अब ये चीज कैसे होती है? All of you here believe in healing. We had started a healing circle also. Long back with COVID times, we started a healing circle. We had told everyone, please give the names of anyone you would like to pass healing to. All of you used to send in names. Knowing that how are we going to pass healing? When we think of that person and we think, send them unconditional love and light, that love and light reaches them. Similarly, when we think constantly, anytime that we are talking to people, why do we say stop your negative narrative? When we talk to our friends, when we talk to people, when we tell them, this happened to me, मेरे साथ ये हो गया, मेरे साथ वो हो गया, मेरे साथ ये हो गया. I told you last time about the times in hospitals also where we keep repeating a certain thing. We give energy to that person. We give energy again to that incident. And we start wallowing once again in that space. And after which we feel it is very, very difficult for me to come out of it. It is like a Bluetooth or a Wi-Fi connection. There will be 10, 15 Wi-Fi connections around me. But when I start my Wi-Fi, it will connect only to that connection which is closest, which is known, and which I have chosen at that point. So have you noticed that when we think of people also, today, if you notice yourself quietly and in your space, and you just notice who you think of for most of the day. Do you think of the people that you love for the majority of the day? Or do you think of the people that you have anger towards, you have a fight with, you are scared of, or you have any sort of negative association with? When I was given this thought also, I thought of it consciously in my day as well. आप सब अभी यहाँ पर बैठे हो, ये 1 घंटा आप सोच रहे हो about maybe okay, you know, I feel so happy to see Sangeeta here, Richa here, I'm thinking of them. I feel happy about my kids, I'm thinking of them. लेकिन जब आप quietly observe करोगे अपने दिन में, हमारा mind जो है, it is geared towards problem solving. ये हमारा बर्ताव पहले से है. When we were in the stone age, also to survive, एक survival technique ये था कि आप ये सोचोगे कि चलो आज मेरा ये situation है, तो मैं इसे बेहतर कैसे बना सकता हूँ. उसे बेहतर बनाने के लिए जो भी मेरे problems है, मुझे वो solve करने हैं. वो solve करने हैं तो मैं वो problems के बारे में सोचूंगा, वो problems के बारे में सोचूंगा तभी मुझे उसका solution मिलेगा और तभी मैं आगे बढ़ूंगा. So without realizing, most of us, we have the Wi-Fi connection to everyone around us. But we will spend a lot of time. We know, okay, the people I love my children. I know that they are there. I don't spend time thinking, oh, you know, yes, okay, this, okay, this. We have a problem solving mindset. It's a survival instinct we have. Problem solving. You will see when your day is going absolutely fine also, you will find something to do. You will go like, okay, can I go and help someone else? Can I do something else? From the olden times also, we were just saying that all our grandparents that we think of, they'll constantly be like, okay, what else can I do? What more can I do? What other work can I do? If they finish all their work, they'll come and help you also. Because that's the mindset they come from, where they are used to being occupied positively. They want to be occupied. Their mind wants to be occupied. All our minds choose to be occupied constantly. And in an attempt to move forward, we think about solving the problems we have. So we think about all the people that we have a problem with, all the situations that we have a problem with. When you sit to work also, आप अभी क्या क्या काम बाकी है, मुझे उसका लिस्ट दो, मैं चालू करती हूँ. Which is fine, which is a survival instinct, which is what we should do. प्रॉब्लम कहाँ आता है? प्रॉब्लम वहां आता है जब हम वो लिस्ट खोल देते हैं, वो प्रॉब्लम्स खोल देते हैं और फिर वहां अटक जाते हैं. फिर हमें सडनली लगता है अरे अब तो हाउ विल आई टेक इट. वी गेट ओवरवेल्म्ड विद दैट एनर्जी. So there are two type of people, right? When they sit to work, there are two type of people. One person who will open all their pending work. I have these 10 and then they go like, oh my god, I have so much work. How will I do it? मैं कैसे करूँगी? And then they sit stuck there and then they feel like I don't know what to do. So then they sit and play 2 games and then they go like, you know what? I'll just do this tomorrow now. And then there are other people who go like, okay, what all work do I have? They open it up and they start finishing one task. Okay, tasks easy hote hai. How do we do this with people around us? So when I have all these associations with people, the only way, because my mind is going to do this. So how do I train my mind so that each time it even thinks of a person, it can, if I open it, I can finish that work and close it and let it go. So here's how we do that. Okay? अभी एनर्जी वाइब्रेशन के बारे में हमने बहुत बातें की है. एनर्जी और वाइब्रेशन के बारे में जब बात की, सिंपल रूल है, सारी एवरी पर्सन, सारी चीजों में एनर्जी है, वाइब्रेशन है. सब लोगों में एनर्जी है, वाइब्रेशन है. ये वाइब्रेशन कैसे ट्रैवल करता है? अगर मेरा वाइब्रेशन बहुत पॉजिटिव है, किसी और का बहुत नेगेटिव है, तो ये पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव एक स्पेस में कैसे कोएग्जिस्ट करेंगे? जिसका भी वाइब्रेशन हायर रहेगा वो वाइब्रेशन ओवररूल करेगा. आप कोई 2 चीजें सुन रहे हो, जिसका भी वॉल्यूम हायर रहेगा वो वॉल्यूम जनरली आपको ज्यादा सुनाई देगा. So when I am, for instance, like I said, कि आपके, you know, you are sitting, you're in a neutral space, you're doing your things. Suddenly your partner walks in with a very tense, very negative mind space. Suddenly that negative mind space will loom over. Because आपका neutral था, उनका negative था, उनका थोड़ा ज्यादा charge वाला था. So that is what took over. Same thing अगर आप healing session में जा रहे हो. You've gone with a negative mindset. You have all these things that you feel are troubling you. You do not know the solution to. But the healer is sitting there with a very positive mindset that I know whatever it is, we can solve it together. The healer knows for sure, creator's energy knows how to resolve this. So negative and really positive will take over. So many times, same thing with space also, no? People will say, I was so, मैं यहाँ आया and I just suddenly, I feel better, I feel relaxed. They'll hold the healer's hands, they'll sit for a session for 1 hour and they'll be like, I had a lot of things running in my head, but now I feel better. Sometimes they'll tell you, I don't even know what you said in the 1 hour that you were here, but I feel better after it. How? Because I've come into the session in a very positive mindset. Let's shift thoughts, let's shift realities. So if my mindset is, if my energy given to that mindset is much higher, then that is the energy which will dominate. Right? Okay. Abhi, so one simple thing is, every time we think of the people that have hurt us, that make us sad, that make us feel any sort of negative association, generally what happens is we think of them, we think of that negative incident, we feel low, they are going on with their lives, but we feel low, we stay there and we move on with that low lethargic energy everywhere. How do I change it? When I know कि जो भी intention मैं दूंगी वो intention वहां पहुंचेगा, let me send that intention. We all know that at a soul level nobody is bad or good. People are who they are. We generally hate certain characteristics about people. Certain characteristics about people annoy us, get on our nerves. We feel we cannot put up with that. At a soul level, though, we know that they're okay. So in fact, when you're doing your morning meditations, in fact, when you are in a neutral space, if I wait till something angers me, if I wait till that person, till my mother-in-law comes and tells me something, and then I'm already in a negative space, when I wake up in the morning, when I'm doing my morning prayer, when I am in a very neutral space, at that point, I don't even need to give my energy. If we can simply connect to the source and ask to send lots of unconditional love to that person, to that soul. Because we know that when somebody is getting angry all the time, when somebody is speaking loudly, when somebody is mistreating another person, it generally comes out of a vulnerability, generally comes out of fear. When we notice the times we get angry also, you will see it generally comes out of defense, out of fear. When you feel the most like you have nothing that you can do, you will raise your voice, feeling that is going to protect me. It's an animal, and I'm going to shout louder so that I am safer. So when I am in a neutral space, if I can at that point think of the person, pass them unconditional love, and then let them go. Like I've send them forgiveness, send myself forgiveness. And let the energy then go. Send them light and say, thank you for coming. Thank you for this lesson. I heal you and I heal myself. I forgive you and I forgive myself. And then simply let them go. So what happens is your mind has done its daily recalling and it's let it go. So there's no need to keep recalling that person. And you can allow yourself to move forward. When you do this regularly for a few days, then automatically you will see that your mind doesn't find the need to keep recalling them for negative. And as you start letting go of that negativity, it's like a tug of war. जब दो जन fight कर रहे हैं, when two people are pulling on either end, you can keep pulling harder and harder, but even if one person lets it go, and here you are letting it go, telling the person, I'm letting go, I'm letting go, I'm letting go. So they're not going to fall. But when one person lets go, that struggle eventually finishes. But the problem here only comes in the simple thing, the simple point where we find it difficult because we feel like they did this to me. Why should I heal them? They did that to me. They did this to me. I feel so negative. I have gone down in my life. I have become so helpless because of them. The minute that happens, my mind has given power to the opposite party, to the opposite situation. And hence, it is very, very difficult for me to do anything about it, for me to control it, for me to do anything at all. Now, when we understand that any person, any situation, any emotion that we feel is actually a perception of how we understood a situation. अगर आप ट्विंस को देखोगे, हम लोग जब लोगों को समझाते हैं कि कोर बिलीफ क्या होती है, लोगों की सोच कहाँ से शुरू होती है, क्यों लोगों को एक सर्टेन परसेप्शन रहता है लाइफ के बारे में. We talk about the life experiences they have had. We speak about when a baby is in the womb, when a baby grows up. तो उनके अराउंड जो थॉट्स है, जो वर्ड्स है, जो फीलिंग्स है, उससे वो कैसे इन्फ्लुएंस होते हैं, वो उनकी लाइफ में क्या प्रभाव रखते हैं। लेकिन अगर आप ट्विंस को देखोगे, टू किड्स who had the same womb experience, more or less, who probably had mostly the same exposure growing up, same set of parents, same set of situations that they grew up in, you might still see twins who have completely different outlooks to life. The set of twins that I know personally, they're mostly one who's very bubbly, very full of life, very, like, yes, everything is an opportunity. And you'll have another one who's a lot more serious and like, no, can I just have my space? I don't want to interact with too many people even. Two people who are the product of the same situations and the same exposure. How do they feel about life, about things, about people so differently? Is because our perception, like just the way we say no person is good or bad, no situation also would be good or bad. So what is my perception to a situation is what will generally affect me the most. If a person's energy affects me negatively a lot, more than the words or that they're saying, the tone that they're saying in it, the perception they're saying, there'll be a certain point it hits for me. And that is the reason that it truly hurts me. So when I understand that, simple thing that I can do for myself is this, that if there is a certain situation which is hurting me, let me leave that situation at that given point. And when my mind is calmer, think about what about it hurt me so much. जब आप सोचोगे शांति से कि इसके बारे में मुझे क्या हर्ट हुआ, beyond this person, what about that situation hurt me so much? What about that situation triggered me so much? And when you will come down to that core emotion that it really made you feel, and simply in your morning meditation, simply at even any given point in time, simply at the point where you realize also, if you allow yourself to heal that emotion and take action towards shifting that emotion, that is where you are healing each situation, closing one tab and moving forward. So this person shouted at me so much. जब मैं सोचती हूँ मुझे उसके बारे में क्या सबसे ज्यादा हर्ट हुआ है, it hurt me because it made me feel so helpless. They spoke about how you're not doing anything, you waste your time, we don't know what you're really doing with your. It made me feel helpless. It made me feel sad. It made me feel scared. You will see angry is generally a very surface level emotion. You feel angry about something because you feel disrespected. You feel angry because you feel hurt. You feel angry because you feel misunderstood. Anger is generally the result of another underlying emotion that you feel. Because I feel this, I felt that. So when I think, well, what about it really made me angry? Okay, what about it do I really feel? I feel hurt, I feel sad, I feel helpless, I feel fear. So first step, let me send lots of unconditional love, because that is the one thing I know how to do. Let me send lots of unconditional love to that hurt part of me and to the hurt part of the other person that hurt me also. So heal their energies also so you can move forward from those karmic bonds. And second part, if I feel so helpless, what can I do action wise to feel more empowered? If I'm going to start learning something, if I'm going to start working, is that going to make me feel more empowered? अगर मुझे गुस्सा इसीलिए आया क्योंकि मुझे इस बात का दुख हुआ है, तो मैं इस चीज को पहले हील करूंगी और सेकंड स्टेप में ये देखूंगी कि मैं ये सैडनेस कैसे हटा सकती हूँ. हाउ कैन आई फील मोर हैप्पी? व्हाट कैन आई डू टू मेक माई सेल्फ फील मोर हैप्पी? Would doing something for myself make me feel happy? Would voicing my opinion make me feel happy? What would make me happier? Because at a thought level, only when somebody has something but there is no action towards it, it is very, very difficult to transform it. We see that thought clinic, everyone has the thought to shift. We are still waiting for the actions to pour in, you guys. In the first week, there was lots of momentum. Everyone was sending in affirmations, doing their bit. Where is the momentum from thought to action there? Where you all are taking action to shift your thoughts. Action to shift the mindsets of those around you. The people around you, whoever exists. Shift it through your energy, shift it through your actions, shift it through making them understand the same things that help you shift. Voice and shift. I don't act like a victim anymore. I take the action steps. Perfect. Jaisal, we'll take your question also with why people are angry all the time. Just give me 5 minutes. So anything, any person that is aggravating you, think beyond that person and think about what about it is aggravating you. Send it healing, send it unconditional love, and then think of the opposite emotion and what small step, what baby step you could do to actually bring that into being. Send in your morning meditation. Firstly, jab aap samjhoge that nobody can give us anything that we do not want to receive. You will see एक person गुस्सा कर रहा है. There are 5 people in the room. 2 might start crying. 1 might, get angry and defensive. You might see 1 or 2 are completely unaffected by it. You will see if you are in a restaurant, for example, if somebody is shouting, or if you're on the road and you see an accident and 2 people are shouting, everyone will have different reactions to it. Some people will get into it. Some people will get so angry themselves. Some people will feel the compulsive need to break the fight to help that out. Some people will just be neutral. They will know that has nothing to do with them. This is their energy in a given space, is my, and that has nothing to do with me. And they will move forward. Seeing how we can get in a neutral mind space so we can actually move forward. So when we understand that if somebody is shouting, we are affected the way we are affected, it is because of a choice we have made. It is because our energy, our way of perception is a certain way. There's nothing wrong with it. We are sensitive in that manner. We feel that certain emotion. But that understanding is very, very important. Because till that does not come, we are not in power. Till I feel they are the reason I feel this way, I cannot do anything about it because the key is in their hands. The minute I understand I am the reason I have allowed this for myself, the key comes back in my hands. Then I can shift it. I have the power, the energy to shift it. One major thing that is essential to shift these things is the energy of forgiveness. As I always say, in a given situation, we might react a certain way. We might add a lot of charge to it by responding, by getting angry, by crying, by doing any of those things. Later on, as we calmed down, we realized it was the situation that was heated up. It had nothing to do with the people. The situation में वो चीज बढ़ गई. There was nothing to it actually. So we end up forgiving the person. Slowly, we understand the situation is for a reason. We end up forgiving the situation. Soon enough, we know God sent that to us for learning. We end up forgiving God. We forget to forgive ourselves in the process. We forget to forgive ourselves for getting angry. Forget to forgive ourselves for feeling sad, for feeling helpless. Send forgiveness to yourself. Send forgiveness and lots of love to those that are hurting you, those that are aggravating you at any given point in time. I remember I was with a group, we were with a group of healers actually in Switzerland. And we went to a restaurant and that waiter was so rude. And being with a bunch of healers, the first thing they had to say was, let's send him lots of unconditional love. And at that point, I thought this is so ridiculous because anything you meet with healers, they're like, nahi, usko unconditional love bhejte. I'm like, he's just rude. He's just plain rude. But that is what they were like, let's send lots of unconditional love to him. Let's send lots of unconditional love to them. And we played along and we sent lots of unconditional love. Of course, it was for him to receive or not. Soon enough, in 20 minutes, his behavior suddenly completely transformed. Suddenly, he was very nice, very warm to us, helping us, going out of his way to help us. Sending unconditional love to people. We've done this for cancers. We've done this for regular situations. Just sending lots of unconditional love. It's to the person whether they accept or not, but you do your part. Before they can enter your mind in a negative space in the morning, think of them, send their soul energy unconditional love so that whatever needs to be healed can heal. And like you all have also all learned to do this, the energy break over here, then let them go. Cut off that energy, cut off that Wi-Fi connection, let it go. Yeah, so you have no compulsive need to reconnect there and move forward with your life. Let the positive connections get created as they must. Forgive them, forgive their soul energy, forgive yourself, and seek for forgiveness from wherever you feel you may have wronged something. At a physical or energetic level, forgiveness has the energy to truly liberate you. So just allow that to truly take you guys forward. Okay? We'll just have mom rejoin us. She's here.
So hi all. We have, I guess, just 15, 16 minutes to understand law of attraction. So shayad time kam padega. Let's have a quick recap of what we have understood till now in the Thursday Thought Clinic. The first week में हम लोगों ने शुरू किया था कि thought और action के बीच में there is a gap, vacuum रहता है. And जो एक space रहती है जिसके अंदर हम dive in नहीं कर सकते. And that is why many times we fear to dive into that space. And that is why many times what happens around us is beyond our control. Right? Before I take you for law of attraction, what we want to attract, we first need to know what we are doing. We spoke about in the second week about the zeros that we go on adding. Zero को हम कहाँ लगा रहे हैं? एक के बाद में लगा रहे हैं, एक के पहले लगा रहे हैं. तो आप लोगों को एक क्विक रिमाइंडर कि जस्ट बी केयरफुल आपके zeros कहाँ लग रहे हैं. Because वो 1 के बाद लग रहे हैं, आपके action के बाद, it will add on, multiply by 10 times, by 100 times, by 1000 times. पहले लग रहे हैं, you still remain only where you are. जिसे हम बोलते हैं, I'm stagnant. Third week में we started with, there is 2 energy, one is positive, one is negative. Even if I'm not thinking what is positive and negative, because ultimate goal is to move beyond positive and negative. But we are human. We are here for our human experience. So we all do feel कि ये positive हुआ मेरे साथ, ये negative हुआ. So let us accept it. दोनों में से कौन सी एनर्जी ज्यादा काम करेगी? पॉजिटिव वाली करेगी या नेगेटिव वाली करेगी? जो ऋचा ने आप लोगों को समझाया कि जो भी एनर्जी ज्यादा पावरफुल रहेगी, जो ज्यादा चार्ज्ड है, वो एनर्जी दूसरे पर हावी होगी. If my positive is weighing more, then the negative will subside. If the negative is weighing more, the positive will subside. I'm not talking about my energy, I'm talking about the environment also. घर में 2 व्यक्ति है, ऑफिस में है, ऑफिस में there are 100 people. I'm in a party, there are a lot of people. I go to the temple, there are a lot of people. So the energy is constantly transferring, and what transfers and which one becomes the heavier, which one will take charge, will always be one which is loaded with more power. The higher energy will always take over the lower energy. What is in my control is simply to make sure कि energy वो मैं इसको higher level पे ले जाती हूँ. How do I do it? Richa simply said, मुझे गुस्सा उस व्यक्ति पर है, उनको भी healing pass करो, मुझे भी. Because ultimately what is creating my thoughts? I believe that my circumstances create my thought, and my thought creates my circumstances. Right? जो हो रहा है मेरे साथ, उसके कारण मैं ऐसे सोच रही हूँ, लेकिन इन रियलिटी में जो सोच रही हूँ वही तो मेरे साथ होने वाला है. तो मैं पूरा दिन क्या सोचती हूँ, उसी को मैं धीरे 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 करके अपने सोल में एक इम्प्रिंट बना रही हूँ कि दिस इज माय बिलीफ, व्हाट आई बिलीव इन. So beginning to look at it from another way of it is law of attraction. The universe has a lot of laws. We all have heard the law of attraction. Many of you must have read the book Secret, which became very, very famous. The power of subconscious mind. There are many books written on that. It is not a topic which is coming for the first time. I believe majority are aware of law of attraction, right? Are you all aware of law of attraction, guys? You don't do anything also if you do thumbs up. I know whether you all are aware of it. Sukham is saying 2 thumbs up. Are you all aware of law of attraction? Guys, I need answer. I cannot be talking to the quiet people. Black screen, quiet people, कुछ समझ में नहीं आता है. अपनी एनर्जी को तो थोड़ी हाई करो. स्क्रीन बंद करके रखते हो, and then you imagine that we will be vibrating with high energy and talking to you and let this energy transmit into you. How is that possible? केबल तो डालो घर में, रिसेप्टर रिसीव तो यही करोगे ना जितने लेवल का आपका वो फ्रीक्वेंसी होगा. Yes, so many people have still not heard. Quick. I want to see thumbs up. Do you know law of attraction? If you don't know, then say no. Okay. I still can't see many people answering. Are you there? या फिर चालू करके you are doing something else, your office work, so that it happens. Divert करोगे अपने energy flow को तो वो diverted ही रहेगी. Focus करोगे तो वो focus रहेगी. Yeah, it is a simple action. I know, yes or no, or putting a thumbs up, and that's all. Yeah, so I guess 50% answered, 50% are still in their zone. Is that because you are shy, or is that because you do not understand what I'm talking? Chalo. I'm not asking you today what happens. So we all know the law of attraction is what I think, I attract. Ideally, what I think if I attract, then I will say, okay, today this will happen to me. लोगों को normally क्या चाहिए? They say, I want love in my life. I want money in my life. I want people to be respectful to me. And happiness in my life. I want health in my life. And they say, Sangeeta, बहुत मेहनत की लेकिन कुछ मिला नहीं. सब बोलने की बात है लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन, कुछ आता नहीं है. You know, मैं तो रोज अफर्मेशन करती हूँ. I get up at 4 in the morning. I do my affirmations. फिर भी मुझे तो वो नहीं मिला. So did you figure out वो आपको क्यों नहीं मिला? So now let us go one step ahead. Law of attraction is not actually what you say and you will attract it. You will attract what you are. जो आप बोलते हो वो आपको नहीं मिलेगा. उसको वो एनर्जी अट्रैक्ट नहीं करेगी. जो आप हो उसको वो एनर्जी अट्रैक्ट करेगी. Is that simple or confusing? And who I am is my belief system. What are my belief systems? What I have heard from people, what I have seen, what I have understood it as, my perception, my understanding. जो मेरे साथ हुआ उसको मैंने कैसे समझा, उसको मैंने कैसे समझकर पकड़कर रखा और उस चीज पर मैं कैसे कॉन्स्टेंटली मैं सोच रही हूं, वो धीरे धीरे स्ट्रांगली मेरी बिलीफ सिस्टम बनती जाती है. मेरी खुद की बिलीफ सिस्टम मुझे इम्पैक्ट कर रही है, मेरी जेनेटिक बिलीफ सिस्टम मुझे इम्पैक्ट कर रही है. Because what am I? I am my DNA. मेडिकल साइंस आपको क्या बोलेगा? जो आपके डीएनए में स्टोर है वही आएगा ना. So definitely a huge role of what is there in my DNA. Does my past life memories have an impact? Of course it does. Why is my soul down on the earth? मेरी आत्मा नीचे क्यों आई है? ऑफिस जाकर काम करने के लिए, किचन में जाकर रसोई बनाने के लिए. हाँ बेटा मैं तुम्हारे लिए हूँ, उसके लिए. आप इसी के लिए आए थे क्या यहाँ पर? आप कुछ सीखने के लिए आए थे, आप कोई एजेंडा के साथ आए थे, आप कोई गोल के साथ आए हो. शायद आप भूल चुके हो वो गोल क्या है, आप क्यों आए हो. लेकिन आपका हायर सेल्फ या आपकी आत्मा उसे कभी नहीं भूलती. The higher self constantly remembers it. Your soul remembers it. No matter what you do, they make sure you move towards it. Now energy friction के साथ जा रही है या energy smoothly जा रही है, वो हमारी actions define करती है. और ये मेरी belief को मैं इतने time से संभाल कर बैठी हूँ, life after life, life after life. Then what happens here is, then it is a soul imprint. So Vaibhav is asking how to know the goal of life. Vaibhav, first of all, I didn't see your thumbs up also, and I didn't say your yes also from you. So I do not know, Vaibhav, whether you understand law of attraction or not. So you can either do thumbs up or say yes or no to me. I understood. Okay. How do I know my goal of life? Is majority time people who have switched on their GPS system, which is your GPS, your intuition. Your intuition guides you. There are certain things जो आपकी लाइफ में विदाउट पुटिंग मच एफर्ट बहुत इजीली होती है. आपने कोई एफर्ट भी नहीं डाला, कुछ किया नहीं, फिर भी वो हो गए. Why is that happening? Because universe wants to make sure that this happens to you. This is a contract between you and the universe. My goal is not just my goal of life. That is just not my purpose of my soul. On a bigger platform, I have chosen to be part of the bigger universe, and universe has hired me to do that. This is a contract between me and the universe. It's like somebody hired me in the office. They will make sure if I need a laptop, if I need a table, a chair, whatever I need, they give me. So life में जहाँ पे चीजें स्मूथली हो रही है, कहीं ना कहीं आप अपने गोल के साथ अलाइंड हो. जहां पर नहीं हो रही है, आप अपने लक्ष्य से अलग जा रहे हो. Let us take it some other time, like I have explained that in past also. The purpose of life, the goal of life, we will do it Weber for sure because it will require a lot of time. So for now, continuing with today's topic of law of attraction, what attracts in this law is who I am. What I can do to change what I want to attract in life, of identifying, acknowledging, and changing my limiting beliefs. Unless and until I don't do that, things can't change. Where are my belief systems stored? In my subconscious mind. Or before we get into how to change the belief system, first let us understand why the beliefs are impacting you. Beliefs are impacting you because ये thought क्या create करता है? एक energy circuit create करता है. Even if we are right now a group of people sitting together, we create an energy circuit. ये सिर्फ मेरी energy नहीं है, आप सबकी energy है यहाँ पर. ये energy circuit से क्या होता है? एक vibration create होता है. जो vibration से हम vibrate करते हैं, उस level के vibration को ही हम attract कर सकते हैं. The fuse, electric plug, वहीं पर जाकर जा सकता है जो उसकी क्षमता है. I can plug in something. What is the capacity for it? I cannot plug in. मैंने एक बहुत हाई एनर्जी वाले मशीन को यदि मेरे नॉर्मल घर में नॉर्मल प्लग में डाल दिया तो क्या होगा? वुप, मशीन भी गया. एंड आई विल से अरे ये मशीन तो मैं यहाँ से लाई थी, इतना अच्छा मशीन था. मैंने मिस्टेक किया कि मैंने उसके प्लग को चेंज नहीं किया. राइट? तो जब मैं उस प्लग को मैं चेंज नहीं कर रही हूँ और मेरा फोकस भी वहां पर नहीं है, मैं दूसरी मशीन लाती रहती हूँ और प्लग इन करते रहती हूँ और फिर आई कंप्लेन, अरे सामने वाला मुझे समझता नहीं है, अरे ये मेरी लाइफ में होता नहीं है. लेकिन आपने फोकस इस चीज पर कभी दिया ही नहीं कि वो प्लग इन होने के लिए फ्रीक्वेंसी को एक वाइब्रेशन, एक लेवल पर आना पड़ता है. So this week का assignment to you all is to ask your own self, at what level of frequency are you vibrating? Please write down the question. जो भी आंसर आ रहा है 0 to 10 पे मेरी फ्रीक्वेंसी कहां पर है? लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन हम लोग आगे भी लेंगे, नेक्स्ट वीक वी विल गो अहेड विद दैट. Where is my vibrational frequency? At what level? Second, Pooja, whatever answer comes to you as the first answer, your intuition can never misguide you. Go ahead with your intuition. Let us switch on the GPS in you. Okay? Second, life में the different aspects है. So, this different aspect is my career, my personal life, my love life, my health, my physical health, my mental, my emotional health. आपको जो जो एस्पेक्ट में फोकस करना है उस एस्पेक्ट को लिख के वहां पर अपनी फ्रीक्वेंसी को लिखिए. स्टेप 2, योर होमवर्क. स्टेप 3, से फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपने हेल्थ के एस्पेक्ट पे लिखा कि मेरी फ्रीक्वेंसी 0 से 10 पर 5 पर है. मेरा गोल क्या है 10 का, कि लाइक आई एम रनिंग अ मैराथन, आई हैव एन एथलीट्स बॉडी, I am energetic, I am having this slim, trim, energetic figure. Okay. The question number 3, when you realize in my health this is my goal, ये मुझे चाहिए, इसको मुझे अट्रैक्ट करना है लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन से. सो वहां पर आप ये क्वेश्चन पूछो आप कि पूरे दिन में आप अपने हेल्थ के बारे में अपनी खुद की सोच क्या है, आप क्या बोलते हो. जब आप अपनी हेल्थ का डिस्कशन दूसरों से करते हो आप क्या बोलते हो. What is it that naturally comes to you? What is it that you naturally believe in about yourself? And for this 1 week, can you rephrase it? Can you change it? If you're saying like, अरे पता ही नहीं आजकल क्या हो गया है, अभी तो वापस ये पास वाली बिल्डिंग में 10 जन को कोविड आ गया और आजकल वो हाई सिम्टम्स होने लगा है, पहले ऐसे नहीं था, पता नहीं क्या होगा. अरे मैंने बहुत मेहनत की लेकिन ये होता ही नहीं है. What would you like to change? जो आपका गोल है ना, आप उस तरीके से उसको कैसे रिप्रेस कर सकते हो. I think I deserve to have this beautiful, amazing athlete's body. कोविड अरे एक और फ्लू जैसा है, अरे भाई इतनी तो है, but my immunity is so strong. I am doing great. Life is good. Like how many times यदि नहीं है तो रिलीजियस प्रैक्टिसेस के जैसे जाके बोलते ना भगवान दा 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 दा, हे प्रभु मुझे घर में शांति देना, समृद्धि देना, दे 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 दे. आप जैसे कर रहे हो सिर्फ उसको भी एक बार अफर्म कर लो. खुद के लिए नहीं करो तो मेरे लिए करो, बिकॉज थर्सडे थॉट क्लिनिक तो हम सबकी एनर्जी वाइब्रेट होती ही रहती है. तो मुझे वो चाहिए ब्लैक स्क्रीन नहीं, नेक्स्ट सेशन में वाइब्रेंट, एवरीवन आई कैन सी, एवरीवन आई कैन कनेक्ट टू, एवरीवन आई नो दैट वी आर वन फैमिली, रादर देन अच्छा ये कंप्यूटर है यहाँ पे सब है. सो एनर्जी सर्किट ऐसे ही क्रिएट होती है, जैसे हमारे क्लास में लेफ्ट से एनर्जी लेते हैं, राइट से देते हैं, एंड वी पुट एन इलेक्ट्रिक बार देयर एंड लिटरली यू विल सी उसमें इलेक्ट्रिसिटी आती है. 100 जन के सर्किट में एक का भी हाथ निकलता है, वो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी और वो लाइट बंद हो जाती है. This I used to show live in the class to my students, that this is how we have so much energy, what we are vibrating, or we are creating the circuit. हमें लगता है कि हम ऐसे ही है, and if you are sitting there, I am sitting here, we are still creating an energy circuit. Let's make our energy circuit very powerful. Are you all ready for this? If it was you are not mute, I wanted to hear a loud yes. there has to be instant yes typing and not dila dhala. Life ko attract karna hai, change karna hai, want to make it powerful, then it has to be like the power charged yes and not हाँ ठीक है देखते हैं. ढीला ढाला करोगे तो लाइफ में वही अट्रैक्ट होगा ढीला ढाला वाला, कुछ भी नहीं मिलेगा. Yes. So on that note, yes, this is what I want, the spirit. Yes, instantly thumbs up, fastest finger first. Remember, higher energy wins. So like you be the higher energy. Yeah, we'll continue with law of attraction. Want everyone to do their homework. Put it on the YouTube channel. Tell us what you have written there. What is it that you are doing about it? What are the changes you are witnessing? There is no way you cannot witness a change.
Please get interactive with each of these activities that are given to you. So we have the motivation to take it forward from there as well. We know where you're at and we can take it forward from there with you guys.
Yes.
Connect to your inner gurus this week.
Yes. So we'll continue with the same topic next week with the homework that you have done. I can guide you more, or else it will be a general answers that we'll give. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining, and have a power-packed week, the transformational week, and feeling lighter, feeling good, feeling great, achieving and manifesting things that you really want. See you all.
See you all next week.